tucked you in twice. Mom and Dad are tired. There's nothing under your bed.
Can you please leave on the light for 5 more minutes?
5 minutes, and then it's bedtime.
If they're not going to take care of it, Blue Teddy, then you're going to have to. Thanks, Blue Teddy. Now we can sleep.
Hannah, you gotta let me in. There's something under my bed.
No, Kaylee, it's just your imagination.
Okay.
Tomorrow, we're going after the elf on the shelf. That thing creeps me out. Good night, Blue Teddy.
Well, today is a bit of a sad day. Hannah's off to university. So when I say sad, if I think about it, it's a happy day. You know, we've done everything we can to get her, on the right track. She's a great kid. I'm sad. I'm sad for me, but very happy for Hannah. So it'll be a long day, 4-hour drive, unload her, get her in a dorm. Frosh week starts this afternoon, so she'll be making new friends starting this afternoon, but around here, I think it's going to be a little quiet. Just wanted to show you guys that I'm not full of crap when I said that Ford Edge was getting the same gas mileage as my truck. I've got a fully loaded truck right now, and I'm getting 9.6 liters per 100 on the highway. You can't beat the motor in this truck. The V6 305, that's all I need. I don't need any more. I don't pull a lot of stuff. And look at the gas mileage we're getting with the truck, fully loaded. Another day, another photo to be had somewhere. I'm in the yard killing an hour. I'm waiting for Gerald. I've got the big camera. And up here in the trees, we've got all these fall webworm nests, little caterpillars, and I've seen pileated woodpeckers, downy woodpeckers, and the blue jays eating those caterpillars this morning. So I thought maybe I can get some shots. Gerald and I are going to go for a walk, see if we can get some fall color, maybe a moose, some wildlife. I don't know. We're going to try today. That's the plan, but I'm going to kill an hour just here in the yard and see what cool shots I can get. Give you guys a little bit of an update on the channel, what we're going to be doing this weekend. I'm away on retreat. So I do photography jobs for the Physicians Education Group, and they're off on resort this weekend, and I get to go. So I only have to work 1 day. We're there for 4. So I'm going to bring the metal detectors with me, guys. It's about an hour's drive south, and then we're going to head out each day with the detectors and just explore a little bit south of here, just out of the range that I would normally go. If we go an hour south of the resort, that means we're 2 hours away from home. And there's a lot more activity that took place, in the mid-1800s south of here. Up here, it was barren. Nobody wanted to be here. Mosquito swamps. You know the routine, right? Voyageurs from 300 years ago were the only guys tough enough up here to leave the kind of stuff behind that we like to find. But down there, they were settling in the early 1800s. We're going to go hit some beaches, some old logging places, some bush trails. I've got a bunch of stuff marked out that I want to get to. We're going to do that. So there'll be a bunch of detecting videos coming from down there. The leaves are starting to change, as I say. Behind me, it's all green. But if you look up a little bit higher, there are some red leaves starting. It'll be here. Within 2-3 weeks, this whole bush will be red. And once that happens, you know what I like to do is get out the drone. So we're going to be doing some fall droning, of course. The bush, if you've never been to Northern Ontario, very the same as Vermont, places like that in the States. All maple hardwoods, and we get the most fantastic oranges, yellows, reds, and even purples. My wife will argue and say that there are no purple leaves, but yes, there are. I might be strange, but I like to photograph the leaves when they turn color and they get full of holes from the bugs. And if there's spider webs in there, I see a photo right there. I'll show you guys. Another video that you're going to see on the channel is the yearly trout fishing trip down the river. Stu and I are going to head in my rubber raft, 8 hours. It's a full day trip. We park a vehicle at each end so that we don't have to walk when we get out. We've gotten smart in our old age, and we're just going to film a beautiful trout fishing trip for you guys. You never know what wildlife we'll see. I'm sure we're going to catch some beautiful speckled trout. Nice orange this time of year. The bigger ones are coming up in the river to spawn. And so that will be a video that I'm looking forward to getting out on the channel. I know nobody watches the fishing videos, but if Gary could do, you know, simple nature things, that is what I would do. Nobody watches those, but the fishing, the photography, you know, my Photographer Abroad series, I really enjoy when I go somewhere and I take all these photos of a cool place and I share it. And I know there's 300 or 400 of you guys that don't travel or have, you know, don't have the means to see these places, and you guys are very appreciative, and I appreciate that you guys comment and let me know, because the numbers on those videos, they don't do anything for the channel. It doesn't get spread. We don't, we're not known for our photography, but you know what, guys? I have skills, and I will, I will take ownership of that. For many years, you know, to be a modest guy and say, you know, but after 30 years, you have to admit to yourself, I guess, that not everybody can do what I do, and I'm going to share it with those who are interested. And I just love making those kinds of videos, so. I didn't have to look too hard, guys. I found some purple leaves right there. I'll show you the photo. You comment below. Are those purple or something else? My wife would argue that those are not purple. All right, Gerald and I are out on the trail. We're gonna walk and see if we can get any photos, wildlife, fall color. I'm also looking, just at kind of an exploratory trip today. There is a foundation here from the 1930s, and it's about a mile from where we park. I've never found that one, so Gerald and I are gonna keep our eyes open, and if I find it, we'll come back and we'll actually metal detect that site next time. Gerald!
Sorry, I had to go.
That's a big bear, man. That's a big bear.
That's what the wife calls me, Big Bear.
Yeah.
Gotta love the sound of nature.
Nobody's been in here since the 1880s living here anyway. Just all snowmobile trails now. Sounds so peaceful. Well, we've walked a couple miles and all we've seen so far is toads, frogs, some insects, bear poop on the trail. What am I missing, Gerald?
I guess that's about it for now, yeah.
Deer tracks, mink tracks, raccoon tracks in the mud. No wildlife. Too hot, I guess. It is beautiful walking in those big poplars with the nice breeze. You could almost envision yourself back in 1885. It's so quiet back here.
I have an opening up here, so I don't know what we're going to run into here.
I think I found that spot where the house was as well. There's a nice big clearing back there with tiny little 4 or 5 inch trees. And I think that's where we'll bring the detector back and take a look next time we're back here. So after my walk with Gerald this morning, this packsack needs an adjustment. My shoulder is killing me. So we've got my spare camera, drone, and a couple of lenses in here. Probably weighs 25 pounds. And in the garage, I have an old fishing packsack. I've cut the straps off of it, and I'm going to sew these on as a waist strap. I don't know why this bag doesn't have a waist strap. That takes all the weight off your shoulders if you can cinch it around your waist. So I thought I could live with it the way it was, but I can't. I'm going to sew these on there. So I'm just going to put one strap on each side. I'm going to sew it right here on the bottom. And then the other side, we'll get the other strap, and we'll have a waist strap on there. Oh, grade 7 home ec. Don't fail me now. Ouch, now I'm getting angry. Stupid project. Okay, so one down. I went across 4 times. So all of you sewers out there, you tell me if that's enough. I think that's going to hold. I mean, it feels sturdy. All joking aside, I have used that skill many times, from work pants to snow pants to ice fishing jacket, socks, things over the years that, you know, I'm out in the bush hunting. Here we go, packsack, you know, spend 120 bucks on a brand new packsack and have to do this yourself. It's a skill that, you know, comes in handy. Oh yeah, this job got old real fast. That is strike number 4. All right, here's the test. Okay, and with that secured on there, I don't know if I can show you guys, but it's loose up here now. Just by having that waistband go across, it takes all the weight off the shoulders. Ow. All the weight off the shoulders. So, and then I put the chesty on, and that even reduces more weight. So why they didn't bother to put that strap on there, I don't know, but I did it now. It's done.